Three, two, one. Dr. Dread reviews 1974. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Roll 'em. Hey! Welcome back to this week's episode of Dr. Dread Reviews. And sponsored by Shop Block TV. Available on Amazon Fire devices. So, welcome back. Happy New Year. It's just barely started. 1974. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now this film was, for the time, and even today, it was brutal. People were like shocked and amazed and repulsed and terrified because it was based on a true story. Sally and her brother will never forget the traumatizing events of that day, August 18th. I digress. So, just a few a lot of really cool things about this film. You know, it was filmed for around $300,000, according to my research, and it has made over $300 million. Over that, well over it by now, I'm sure. It's the original, and there have been a slew of spin-offs and prequels, and none of them have even come close to matching the horror and the brutality of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Filmed in Texas during a heat wave where the temperatures were, on average, well above 100 degrees, and the crew, having limited set costumes, were forced to wear the same clothing for several days. And, whoa, can you imagine, according to what I've read, the famous dining room scene, Leatherface smelled so bad, and the decaying stuff around them was so repulsive. Well, see, there was no airflow in that house because they had to put blackout curtains on the windows to keep the light out, so there was no airflow. Several of the crew members fell out. They just, done, on the floor. But what do you want to know about this film? It runs about an hour and a half long, give or take. Very little blood. It's amazing, very little blood. I'm saying a lot, but there was very little blood, and the scene, the dining room scene, the infamous dining room scene, that was sometimes tough to watch. Really highly recommend it for any horror fan. Several of the, I think two of the actors in Texas Chainsaw Massacre went on to star in a movie, I believe it was 1980, don't quote me on that, called Future Kill. So the hitchhiker and Sally went on to also star in Future Kill. Most of the other actors, not too much. They haven't really done a whole lot. And I guess Probably most of them have passed on by now. Gunner, who played Leatherface, he has shown up in a slew of really low-budget horror films because of his, his notoriety as Leatherface. So, I give Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. 4-skull rating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus. Five skulls out of 4. Because it's a terrifying movie. And if you get the chance, make it happen. Watch it. Your friend Dr.Dread will not steer you wrong. Body parts aplenty. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Ooh, scary stuff. Scary body part stuff. As always, my friends, keep it scary. Cut it! Thank you.